What's happening? I'm here, ready. I'm ready for wrestling. I'm ready for wrestling. My family gets home in about 2 hours, so I'm not going to have much time for wrestling. I had a lot of wrestling time last night, but was it worth it? I want to hear from you. I want to hear if you watched WrestleMania Night 1, WrestleMania 42 Night 1, and what you thought about it. I heard rumblings on the internet that a lot of people didn't like it. Um, I thought it was fine. I thought it was mid. I definitely thought it was mid. Just plain fine. There were a match or two that I really enjoyed. Test this. Hey chat. Boom. All right, looks good. Yeah, uh, I don't know. I just now started getting back into wrestling, so I didn't know what to expect for WrestleMania. I think I overhyped it in my head. But George Kittle was there, and I'm a Niners fan, so give me all the Kittle. Give me all the Kittle. Trying to get my stuff up. Everything looking good. I got four boxes of cards here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I've just fallen into the trap. Let me get my TV right here because I'm just gonna stream for probably 30 or 45 minutes, whatever it takes to crack open these cards. But yeah, I said on our 8-Bit Clubhouse podcast that I had not watched wrestling since the 90s. And I just got back into it from the Unreal documentary on Netflix. I watched it and it sucked me right back in. And I've been I've jumped on board with the cards. I bought the 2K game, but I haven't watched a whole lot of just live wrestling until WrestleMania Night 1 last night. I've kind of caught up on some stuff through Google and things, but I haven't sat down and watched like a whole episode of SmackDown or a whole episode of Raw. So I wasn't really sure what to expect for the WrestleMania, but um, yeah. Let me see. I wanted to try to see if I could see like a list of the matches from last night. Let's see. So yeah, um, so the first one match was who was it? It was the three-way tag match with L.A. Knight, who I don't know, is he a good wrestler? Cause he looks the part, but he looks kind of generic. So I don't know. I know he's got some of the crowd behind him, and the Usos are obviously. I know them just from the Yeet, the guys all over the commercial and stuff, and he was in the documentary, the Unreal documentary I watched. They had um, the Uso, Jay Uso, on there, and Triple H was talking to him like, "Hey, we're gonna bump you up and make you big time here. Do you think you're ready? You've got a gut? Do you think you can hang?" Um, and he was like, "Yeah, yeah, of course." He's not gonna be like, "No, I'm I can't hang. Don't bump me to the top of the ratings. I can't hang." But he was all about it, and it seemed to play out well. He's got a good gimmick. The yeet thing gets everybody in the crowd waving their hands, so that was cool. And then they had Logan Paul. I mean, that guy's a great heel. I don't know how well he can wrestle. Like I said, I haven't watched a whole lot, but he looks the part, and I think he looks like he can wrestle pretty good. And that's what I'm all about. I mean, I'm all about a good gimmick and a good wrestler. And some of these guys last night weren't good to me. So I don't know. I mean, I wasn't impressed with a lot of the just athletic. I'm there for the athletics, right? I want to see the lucha libre stuff. I love, and then I love a good gimmick as well, like the Danhausen stuff. I think's really entertaining. And I loved Pat McAfee last night. I mean, to get the whole crowd to flip you off is, I mean, that's something you gotta be good to do that. Because when the main event happened, those guys weren't really. The crowd was kind of mid on them as they came out. The crowd was like, all right. I mean, they were kind of singing their songs, but that main event's a whole nother conversation. But the three-way tag, oh, my light just died on me. I gotta have a light to open cards, right? Oh, it like legit died. Huh. Let me see if I can fix that. I think that one like just legit died. That light. Let's see. All right, that's kind of good. I wonder if this could hang here. Huh. That's way too bright. Make some noise. That's so funny. Huh. I was not prepared for a light just to die. How's that? That'll look okay, I guess. My camera's a little bright, but yeah. Anyways, I the three-way tag was fine. Speed, I show Speed. I talked about him before. I saw him at this zoo once, and there was a crowd of. I had no idea who he was. There was a crowd of people following him around, so that was funny. He's ripped. I show Speed's ripped, and he looks like he with a lot more practice, he could possibly be an actual wrestler. So I'm for him. What's up? What's up, Beer Beer? I see you in the chat. Did you watch Beer Beer Cerveza? Did you watch WrestleMania Night One? And what'd you think? What were your thoughts? I know you posted in the wrestling thing that you were all about it. So yeah, the three-way tag was yeah. I mean, it was fine. It was fine. Um, it was a good opener. It was entertaining to watch the opening just to set it off, right? Just to set the mood. It was exciting. It was entertaining. Let's see. The next one was I'm trying to read from a distance. Oh yeah, the Fatu guy and McIntyre. I did catch a little bit of wrestling during COVID, and McIntyre was wrestling in. Uh, I think he might have had the title then around 2020 2021. I had a buddy that I was quarantining with, and he was a big wrestling fan. So I think I watched WrestleMania that year, and Drew McIntyre was the guy then. Man, that guy's massive, and he can wrestle. He can move for a big guy. So I kind of like Drew McIntyre, but I don't know if I like him as a heel or a baby face more. But I think he's a good wrestler regardless. And the Fatu guys, first time I ever saw him wrestle was last night. He's the werewolf of some country. Um, I don't know, but he looks like he could. He has potential, but I mean I think he flew off the ropes once, which is good for a big guy. Um, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see what that guy is. I'll tune in more and watch him a little more. Then the women's four-way tag team match. I think there's a thing that says the fatal four-way fatal. I think they had rules. I don't think it was no holds barred, but Charlotte Flair and I can't even see the screen. So you guys, whatever. I'm sure they're gonna be in some of these cards, but the girl that was with Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss. Yeah, she's hot. I really like Alexa Bliss. And her gimmick's cool. I like her kind of gothy gimmick. Nia Jax and Lash Legend. They're obviously wrestlers. I think Charlotte Flair's just the name now. I think she's past the prime. Um, we'll see. I guess we won't see. We know, right? We saw her, but she's got the slap. She was in that Unreal documentary too, and she's kind of beat up. I think she's seen better days, but she's still hanging in there. I think she only shows up for WrestleMania, wrestles one match all year, but good for her. She's getting that paycheck. Then the Bella Twins brought out somebody. One of the Bella Twins was hurt. They brought out Paige, who I have no idea who it was, but the crowd loved it. I don't know how well she can wrestle, but I think I don't know. They ended up winning, so good for them. They're now the tag team champs, and then the other Bella's going to come back healthy and say, "I want that's my belt," and they're going to get into it. That's how that's going to play out, I'm sure. And then Bailey, I'm a Bailey fan too. I've seen her at the 49ers games with Kittle. I think she's a superstar wrestler, so good for Bailey. And I don't really like that Valkyria girl. She relayed what she was doing way too soon. A lot of times, she just looked like she was nervous or out of place or something. I don't know. She wasn't hitting her marks. But once again, she's getting her paycheck. Then Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, that was really lame actually. I think AJ Lee should have won, but man, Becky Lynch is good. I really like her. I really like her as a wrestler, but AJ Lee should have won that. And then what else? Set that right there. What else? Oh yeah, Seth Rollins and Gunther. That was the best one. That was the best match of the night. That guy Seth Rollins is a rock star. I don't know much about him, but watching him commands the stage, commands the crowd. The crowd chants his songs. Hell of a wrestler, jacked, built. Um, yeah, he's just that guy's a Hall of Famer right there. And Gunther, I mean, I was kind of questionable about him. I gave him an honest shot because I'd never seen him wrestle. But for a big guy, he's pretty mobile. So good for him. That guy, his gimmick is age old as old as time with the foreigner coming in to take out all the good guys. But not that Seth Rollins is a good guy. I don't know if he is or not, but he was Gunther's very talented. He's very athletic, so good for him. Liv Morgan, I mean, that was ridiculous. And that kind of foreshadowed the main event, too, because they kept stealing each other's moves, I guess. I don't know. The girl with the dark hair whooped Liv Morgan's ass the whole time, and then Liv Morgan just hits one move at the end and ends up winning. But that was a waste of time. And then the main event took forever. You can keep Jelly Roll. I don't care about him. But man, Pat McAfee coming out, like I said, and getting the whole crowd to flip him off. That's talent. That is talent. And I loved Jelly Roll put him through the announcer's table, and they had to take Pat McAfee out on a stretcher. As he was going out, he was giving a thumbs up, and the crowd was booing, and he switches thumbs up to a middle finger. That was so I laughed out loud. That was the best part of the match for me. And then the match took forever. They just drug it out, stealing each other's moves and things, and then Pat McAfee runs back out at the end with a neck brace and gets the RKO from nowhere, from anywhere, RKO out of nowhere, and that was good. That was fun. I like to see. I like Pat McAfee. Good for him. But yeah, as far as wrestling skills, I have no. Randy Orton's a stud. That guy. I mean, he's been doing it forever. He's ripped. He can wrestle. He's athletic. He can hit the moves. He's got charisma. He's got expression. I mean, that guy's just a Hall of Famer. I don't know about. I think that Cody Rhodes is in it just because of the name. I mean, he might have been good at the time, but I didn't see him do anything last night. I don't know. Is he good? Is he normally a wrestler? Because I didn't really see him do any. I want to see more talent. Um, I don't know. He just what he would. It was just lazy. It was super lazy. So maybe it's just the name they're promoting with him. But we'll see how tonight goes. Hopefully it's better. I've got the family coming home, so I'll probably watch about an hour of it and then catch up on the rest on the internet. But let's open some cards. See what I got. Does that even tear it? Yeah. All right. So these are the 2026 Topps Chrome WWE cards. I got these from Dick's Sporting Goods for $60. And there are, let's see, where can I set these? Oh, my phone went off. Camera dying, phone dying. Let's do it. All right. This will be fun. I haven't opened cards, and I opened some last year with my brother. All right. Kalini Jordan. Let's see here. Josh Briggs. Shawn Michaels. I know. I've heard of him wearing yellow. He's got the WWF thing up there. Blake Monroe. Very scantily plaid. Oh, there's China. There's China. Lita. That's kind of cool. These are refractor-ish cards. Ivar. Never heard of him. And Santos Escobar Focus Reel. That's fun. That's pretty cool. I like these. These are fun cards. Topps Chrome makes good stuff. Topps makes good stuff. I don't know how to open these without seeing the best card on the back. There's got to be a better way to open these cards. All right, Julia. Fun. Kevin Owens, that's my guy. I think he's a wrestler. Plus his name's Kevin, just like me. So I'm gonna put that one aside because I like him. Carly Bright. Mm-hmm. There's one of the Bellas. I think that's the one that's hurt. Nikki Bella. That's a cool looking card though. Nikita Lyons. There she is. Bubba Ray Dudley. I remember him from ECW. That's cool. Carmelo Hayes. Never heard of him. And Naomi. Eras of Excellence. There you have it. All right. Let's see if I can open this without showing the card in the back. I don't know how to do that without damaging the cards. Okay, there we go. That's good, huh? Maybe. I don't want to take those corners out. I'm a rookie at wrestling and opening cards. This is just not good all around. AJ Styles, they just announced he got into the Hall of Fame this year with Dennis Rodman. I wonder if Dennis Rodman has a wrestling card in here. Dragon Lee, he's a wrestler. He's on the squad. I like his outfit. Eric Rowan. Tiffany Stratton. I've heard of Tiffy Time, but I've never seen her wrestle. Tyler Breeze. I believe that is a refractor. It's got a nice shine to it there. Yeah, Tyler Breeze refractor. There you go. Never heard of him. Thea Hale. Ethan Page. And Sean Spears focus reel. I gotta speed this up if I'm gonna hit my mark here. All right, there's a WrestleMania card. Mr. Fuji. Izzy Dame. B-Fab. Nikki Cross. That's just a bad picture. What is that? That's awful. There's no color. Billy Gunn, heard of him. Ooh, that's a cool looking card. Look how shiny. Julius Creed. Very shiny. That's cool. Kit Wilson. I think he fought Danhausen. And Wendy Chu doing a split there. That's a cool looking picture. Mr. Fuji. Mr. Fuji. I think I remember him from back in the day. Looks like a James Bond villain. Good for you, Mr. Fuji. The cards keep coming. The hits keep coming. Eras of Excellence, Kofi Kingston. Road Dogg, Jesse James. That'll go with the Billy Gunn. That's the Degeneration X. Andre Chase. Never heard of him. He looks like... who's the quarterback from the Colts that quit too soon? I don't know. Ludwig Kaiser. Gunther's brother. Edris Inoue. Tongaloa. Rikishi. Dion Lennox. And Kofi Kingston, Heirs of Excellence. Fun stuff. Good stuff. Wrestling. Gotta love it. Trish Stratus. That corner's already dinged up right out of the pack. Finn Balor. Earthquake. Oba Femi. I think he's tonight. Kane, the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee. Laney Reed. JC Mateo. And Chad Gable, focus reel. Well, nothing really exciting out of that box. I gotta tell you, I didn't see any numbered cards. I didn't see. There was a couple of shiny cards in there, but the wrestlers I have no idea who they were. So shiny wrestlers, and oh, because of shiny wrestlers, keep it moving. Another box, more cards. Let's see what this holds here. Let me see if I can open it this way. No, I can't. I'm just going to damage the cards if I try to open them a way that is unspoilery. All right. I wonder how big this set is. I wonder how many wrestlers there are. How many cards are in this set? Could I complete a set with 4 boxes? Probably not. Bronson Reed. Piper Niven. Who is that? That card is also damaged? I don't know. It's got like, you can see those lines on it right there. Do all those have that? No, just old Piper. The Miz, he's somebody. Ricky Saints. Lillian Garcia. Braun Breaker, shiny. I think he's good. He was on the show last night. He ran out and speared, what's his name? I'll probably save that. Nathan Frazier and Alexa Bliss. There she is. There's my girl. I'll save that one too. I like her. There's another Obafemi. Here is Osiris Griffin. Rusev. Brock Lesnar. He's somebody. Tommaso Ciampa. Jada Parker. Hey, Uso. Yeet. Devon Dudley. Devon and Bubba Ray. Shinies. And Obafemi. I think that was a pretty good pack. That was fun. Good characters in that one. Good actors. Good athletic actors. All right. And Braun Breaker again, non-shiny. Stephanie Vacur. How do you say that? Vacure? The Cure. Stephanie I don't know. Zelina Vega. Jacqueline Wild. Santos Escobar. Ooh, that one's numbered. That's cool. What does it say? 93 out of 150. That's cool. We'll put that aside. Ooh, Randy Orton, shiny. That one is extremely shiny. What is going on there? Tank Ledger. And Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Is he a barber? Was he a barber? Nobody knows. That's fun. Somebody knows. All right, next up. We're moving here. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. I'd like to get a numbered of somebody that I actually have heard of. There's Jey Uso non-shiny, Devon non-shiny, Lyra. Oh, there's the bird girl that I don't like. Wes Lee, that's a creative name. Ooh, Mission's autograph. Mission, SmackDown. I don't know. She's there. Adriana Rizzo. Albra Fry and Sheamus, Eras of Excellence. I've heard of him. He's an actual wrestler. Speaking of actual wrestlers, I got that 2K game because I wanted to have 400 wrestlers like they advertised, but they're not on there. You got to unlock them and pay for them. Adriana Rizzo. There's another Orton. Tank Ledger. Maxine Dupree. Kofi Kingston. Alex Shelley. Chad Gable. Johnny Gargano. The hits keep coming, folks. The wrestlers keep coming. All right. Jade Cargill. I think she's somebody. I think she wrestles tonight. Alex Shelley. Chad Gable. X-Pac, I know him. Brinley Reese. Malik Blade. Jade. I got 2 Jade Cargills. One shiny, one not. There's Seth Rollins. What a stud. That guy right there. That guy is cool. I'll put a couple of those aside. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. Not really much of nothing so far. I think I might have got another numbered card somewhere in the mix that I forgot to pull out. The show starts in 12 minutes, I do believe. I think I can get through 2 boxes in 12 minutes. Let's see. Sheamus, Ivy Nile, Solo Sikoa, Akira Tozawa, Tyler Bate, J.D. McDonough, Brock Lesnar. Who's just a normal Brock Lesnar there in the back. Ludwig Kaiser. That pack was lame. You can keep that pack. All right, here we go. Channing, Stacks, Lorenzo. LA Knight, there he goes. He is ripped, but I don't know. I don't like his face. That's really what it is. I don't like his face. Ren Sinclair, Austin Theory, Xavier Woods. Hey, Kevin Nash Shiny. And Ridge Holland, British Bulldog, Wrestlemania. I'll save Kevin Nash. I wonder if the old guys did autographs in this set. I'd like to get an old. DDP's my guy. So if I can get a DDP autograph, I'll call it good for life. But I don't know that that's possible out of these packs. Here we go. Zarya, Drew McIntyre. He's a wrestler. Alexa Bliss, Apollo Crews. Oh, here we go. That one's shiny. Those are the numbered ones, the blue ones. Elton Prince. Gosh, that's terrible. If I'm going to get a numbered card, don't give me Elton Prince. Asuka, she's good. Axiom and Chris Sabin. Probably might get half my money back out of these. Probably not. I'll probably get enough to pay for 1 box. Just enough to pay for 1. But that's okay. This is fun. I really like this. Bronco Nima. CM Punk. Hey, he's a wrestler. Liv Morgan. She's good. Stacy Keibler. There's another. Ooh. Joe Gacy. Numbered autograph. Do we know who he is? 36 out of 50. That's pretty good deal there. That's pretty nice. Is it a refractor? I don't know. Joe Gacy. There he is. 36 out of 50. Grayson Waller. Becky Lynch. She's awesome. Look at her. I think I'm a fan of Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. All right. 3 boxes, 2 autographs. That's cool. Not really anybody worth having, I don't think. Coco Beware. He's got a parrot. Undertaker. He's somebody. Another Becky Lynch. Victoria. There's the Nikki Cross, and it's a refractor. Not only is it an awful picture, it is also a refractor. So that's my luck. There's another Joe Gacy non-autograph. Bianca Belair. She's good. Bronson Reed. All right. Hits keep coming. I think I'm going to make it by 4 o'clock. think I'm going to make it. All right, here we go. Tony D'Angelo, Noam Dar, JBL, Candice LeRae, Shaquan Sugars, Charlie Dempsey. That guy looks old-timey. Good for him. Sean Spears, and a China Eras of Excellence. Last box. Let's see what we got. Hopefully an autograph of somebody that I know. Hopefully a DDP. Probably not. This has been fun, though. I like this. I like opening cards. It's something to do. And it gets me ready for WrestleMania in 7 minutes. All right. Bronson Reed, Piper Niven. That one is not damaged. So that's cool. The Miz, Stephanie Vacour, Zelina Vega, Zarya, Drew McIntyre shiny, and Batista. What do you think Batista's first name is? Tony? Maybe. Naomi, Saul Ruka, Eric. His name's just Eric. Tommaso Ciampa, Jada Parker, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, LA Knight shiny, and Ricky Saints. I like the shinies. Roman Reigns. How about that? Berto. The Rock. That's an actual card of The Rock. What a good pose. What a good wrestler. Ricky Saints. Lillian Garcia. Ren St. Clair. Obafemi. And Rusev. Lash Legend, Rhea Ripley. Not a good photo of her, but there she is. Aleister Black, Rhea Ripley and Aleister back to back. Tala Tonga. Here's another numbered to 150. Tavion Heights, number 14 out of 150. Never heard of that guy either. Sheamus shiny, Ivy Nile, and Hillbilly Jim. He's my cousin. Oh, Hillbilly Jim. We go way back to East Tennessee and Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. Me and Hillbilly. I've ran through these boxes. It's been real, it's been fun, but it hadn't been real fun. Chris Sabin. Mission. Carmen, that's a cool picture. Look at that. Clotheslining somebody. That's really cool. Nice action photo. Charlie Dempsey's still here. Tatum Paxley refractor. Is she somebody? Possibly. Solo Sikoa and Carrie Sane. Fallon Henley. Last pack. WWE trading cards. Tim, what's up? This is my last. I've gone through 4 boxes. You just hopped in on the last pack. Oh, good old trading cards. Trading cards keep you young. Angel, Paul Heyman. That's my guy. I'm a Paul Heyman guy from ECW. I'm an ECW guy. Joaquin Wild, Sean Spears, Joe Gacy again, Jacob Fatu shiny, that's good, Cargill, and Kevin Owens. There you have it. All good stuff. All good stuff. I really don't think that I got my money back there. I might have got enough to pay for one of the boxes if I sell all these for $1 a piece. But it was fun. That's what it's all about. It's all about opening the cards. It's all about having the fun. So I think I'm going to end it because the WrestleMania Night 2 comes on in 3 minutes. So I'm going to go check that out, and I hope you do too. I think it's on ESPN, the app, ESPN Unlimited, I think. So thanks for Tim for hopping in here, Beer Cerveza, and we'll catch you in the club really soon.